Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So, we're going to start with grade 5 maths. So, you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Then you have to go to grade 5. Then click on view all lessons. And we're going to start with we are already working now we're going to start with chapter 4, that is addition and subtraction. So you're going to start with chapter 4, that is addition and subtraction, and we're going to start with the first lesson, that is add and subtract whole numbers up to billions. Add and subtract whole numbers up to billions. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down important points and um, important examples in your notebook. Got it? Let's start with the first lesson, that is a plus, that is add and subtract whole numbers up to billions. So let's start with examples. Let me write down the example and then we'll start. Okay. So the first example is you have to subtract, and 9163 subtract 369. So you have to subtract them. So whenever we are adding and subtracting the numbers, we always start with the ones digit. So you need to do 3 minus 9. Got it? But we cannot subtract a smaller number out of the greater one. So we have to borrow 1 from here. It would be then now 13. And here you are left with 5. So 13 subtract 9 is 4. Now you have to subtract the tens. 5 subtract 6. Again, 5 is smaller than 6. We cannot subtract a smaller number out of the greater one. So here we have to make 0 and we need to make it 15. Got it? So 15 subtract 6 is 9. Now you need to subtract 0 out of 3. Again, 0 is a smaller number. You need to borrow 1 from here. You're left with 8 here. And here you have 10. And 10 subtract 3 is 7. And you don't have any digit here, so you need to bring it down 8 as it is. Got it? So 9163 subtract 369 equals 8794. Got it? Okay, let's start with another example. Hi. Okay, the next one is you have to subtract, and the example is 33,491. You have to subtract 7,945. So whenever you are subtracting numbers, you always start with the ones digit. Got it? So you need to subtract 1 out of 5. So you cannot subtract a smaller number out of the greater one. So you have to borrow 1. It would be now 8 and it would be 11. So 11 subtract 5 is 4. Now 8 subtract 4 is 11 subtract 5 is 6, not 4. Got it? Okay, 8 subtract 4 is 4. Now you have to subtract the hundreds digits. You cannot subtract 4 out of 9, so you need to borrow 1. It would be now 14, and here you are left with 2. So 14 subtract 9 is 5. Now you have to subtract 2 out of 7, but you can't because 2 is smaller than 7, so you need to borrow 1. It would be now 12. So 12 subtract 7 is 5. And you need to bring that 2 down as it is. Got it? So it would be 25,546. Got it? Okay, the next one is you have to add 6,798 and 5,171. So whenever you're working on adding numbers, you always start with the ones digit. Got it? So start adding the ones digit. 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay, the next one is 9 plus 7 is 16. You need to write 6 over here and carry 1 over here. So 7, 8 and 1, 9, and 6 is 5. 6 plus 5 is 11. Got it? This way you have to subtract the numbers and add the numbers. Got it? Okay, on the top right corner we have a test button. Let's just start with the test. Yes, it is grade 5. You can find the lesson on the chapter name is addition and subtraction, and we are doing the very first topic, that is add and subtract whole numbers up to billions. Got it? Yes, Olamide, it is grade 5. You can find the lesson on A plus. The chapter name is addition and subtraction, and the topic is add and subtract whole numbers up to billions. So we're going to start with the test. Okay, the first one is we have to add. The numbers are 602,043, and you have to add 4,785 and 0. So start adding from the ones digit. So 3 plus 0 is 3. 5 plus 4 is 9. 8 plus 0 is 8. 7 plus 2 is 9. Olamide, have you find the lesson? 4 plus 0 is 4, and here you have 6. You just need to add all the digit. Got it? Whenever you have to add, you have to start from the ones digit and you have to add the numbers. Got it? Okay, select the correct option and click on the OK button. It is 649893. So the first option is the correct one. So select the correct option, click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is again you have to subtract. So it would be 63,787 and subtract 1,241. So you have to subtract now. So 7 subtract 1 is 6. 8 subtract 4 is 4. 7 subtract 2 is 5. 3 subtract 1 is 2, and here you have 6. Got it? It would be 62,546. So the first option is the correct one. Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is you have to subtract, and the numbers are 33,491 and subtract 7,945. So whenever you are subtracting numbers, you always start with the ones digit. So just subtract the ones digit. So you cannot subtract 1 out of 5 because 1 is a smaller number. So you have to borrow 1 from here. Here you're left with 8, and it would be now 11. Got it? So 11 minus 5 is 6. 8 subtract 4 is 4. You cannot subtract 4 out of 9, so you need to borrow 1. It would be now 14. Got it? 14 subtract 9 is 5. Again, you cannot subtract 2 out of 0, 2 out of 7, so you need to borrow 1. Got it? Because 2 is smaller than 7, so it would be now 12 subtract 7. So 12 subtract 7 is 5, and you need to write 2 as it is. Got it? So it would be 25,546. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Got it? Okay, so you can complete the test by yourself later today. I'm just moving on to the next topic. If you need more help with the topic, you can contact any student, any tutors on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Okay, the next lesson is add and subtract whole numbers word problems. Add and subtract whole numbers or word problems. Okay, let's start with the lesson that is add and subtract whole numbers word problems. Okay, math, and then scroll down to grade 5. Then we are on the chapter addition and subtraction. Well, this way you can find the lesson if you haven't. And the lesson name is add and subtract whole numbers. So let me read the first lesson. Just the first question, just listen to me carefully. Got it? The regular price of a lawn mower is $854. A landscaper can buy a used one for $130. How much money will be will he save if he buys the used lawn mower? Got it? So the price of the regular price is 854, and he buy a used one on 130. So just subtract 854 minus 130. 854 and minus 130, just subtract them. 4 subtract 0 is 4. 5 subtract 3 is 2, and 8 subtract 1 is 7. That means if he buy the used one, he saves $724. Got it? So just select the correct option and click on the okay. We are on the tutorial, sorry, not on the test. Got it? So the correct answer is 724. Got it? Okay, next year the Science Museum plans to spend 5,887 on an exhibit about rocks and 4,844 an exhibit about outer space. How much money will the museum used in all? That means you have to add them, and the numbers are 5,887 and 4,884. Let's just add them. 5,884 and add 4,884. Okay, so you just need to add the numbers. So start adding from the ones digit. So 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. Write a 6 over here and carry the 1. So you have again 8 plus 8 is 16 and 1 17. Write a 7 over here and carry the 1. So it would be now 5 plus 1 is 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. So it would be 10,768. Got it? So on the top right corner, we have a test button. And let's just start with the test. Okay, so The regular price of a desk is $815. This week it is on sale for 481 off dollars off. What is the sale price of the desk? So please communicate using live chat option. If you know the answers, you can write the answers. If you don't know, just solve them and write the answers on the in the chat box. Got it? Let's start with the regular price is 815. This week it is on sale and it is 481 off. What is the sale price? You need to find the sale price. You are given the original one and the off, so it would be 815 minus 481. 815 minus 481. So start subtracting from the ones digit. 5 subtract 1 is 4. You cannot subtract 1 out of 8, so you have to borrow 1, so it would be then 11. Got it? So 11 subtract 8 is 3, and 7 subtract 4 is 3. Got it? That means the price after off is $334. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Your communication is highly appreciated. Please write the answers in the chat box if you already know the answers. Got it? Okay, Pablo went shopping for a Mother's Day present at a jewelry store. He bought a beaded necklace for $564 and a matching bracelet for $810. How much did his jewelry cost? So you have to add 564 and 810. Got it? So you need to add 564 and 810. So you have to add them. So start adding from the ones digit. 4 plus 0 is 4, 6 plus 1 is 7, and 8 plus 5 is 13. So it would be 1374. Got it? So the correct option is 1374. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, our scouting troop is selling popcorn outside of a drug store today. A bag of deluxe caramel corn cost 15.13, and a bag of regular popcorn with butter is 11.64. How much more is the caramel corn? So the caramel corn is for 15.13. Just subtract them. 15.13 subtract the price of the 11.64. So you have to subtract them. So start subtracting from the rightmost digit. It would be 3 and 4. So you cannot subtract 3 out of 4. So you need to borrow 1. It would be now 13. 13 subtract 4 is 9. You cannot subtract 0 out of 6. So you have to borrow 1. It would be 10, and here you have 4. Subtract 6 is 4. Put a decimal point, and 4 subtract 1 is 3, and 1 subtract 1 is 0. That means the difference between their prices is $3.49. Got it? Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is Duncan. Duncan went shopping at the mall. He spent $14.15 on a braid scarf and 15.80 on red head. How much did Duncan spend in all? So you have to add. It would be 15.80 and 14.15. Got it? 14.15 and 15.80. So 5 plus 0 is 5, 8 plus 1 is 9, 4 plus 5 is 9, and 1 plus 1 is 2. So when you add them, that means total amount spent is 29.95. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, at an antique show, Christopher bought a dresser for $1,667 and a table for $3,764. How much did Christopher spend in all? So it would be 1,667 and 366. 1,667 plus 3,764. So you have to add them. 7 plus 4 is 11. Write a 1 over here and carry 1. 6 and 6, 12, and plus 1, 13. Write a 3 over here and carry 1. So 7 and 1, 8, and 8 and 6, 14. Write a 4 over here and carry 1. So it would be then 3, 4, and 5. So when you add them, it would be 5,431. Got it? So select the correct option. It would be 5,431. So you can complete the test by yourself later today. If you need more help with the topic, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? If you need more help with the topic, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Okay, the next lesson is add and subtract money amounts. So let's start with add and subtract money amounts. Got it? So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down important points on your notebook. Got it? So let's start with add and subtract money amounts. So you have to add. You have $404.15 and $7.05. So whenever you are adding or subtracting, you always start adding from the rightmost digit. So start adding from the rightmost digit. We have 5 and 5. So 5 plus 5 makes 10. So write a 0 over here and carry 1. So it would be the 1 plus 1 is 2. And then put a decimal point in 7 plus 4 is 7 plus 4 is 11. Got it? So it would be 11.20. Okay, the next one is add 1.06 or 1.93. Got it? So start adding from the ones digit. So 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 0 is 9, and 1 plus 1 is 2. Got it? So it would be 2.99. Okay, on the top right corner, we have a test button. Let's just start with the test. Okay, the first one is you have to add, and the numbers are $23.32 and $54.54. Got it? So you have to start adding from the ones digits. So 2 plus 4 is 6. Then 5 plus 3 is 8. 4 plus 3 is 7, and 5 plus 2 is 7. So it will be $77.86. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is $924 and plus $402. So you have to start adding from always the ones digits. So 4 plus 2 is 6. Then add the tens. 2 plus 0 is 2 and 9 plus 4 is 13. So it would be 1326. Got it? Select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is you have to subtract 26.89, subtract 10.07. So you have to start subtracting from the rightmost digit. So 9 subtract 7 is 2. 8 subtract 0 is 8. 6 subtract 0 is 6. And 2 subtract 1 is 1. Got it? It would be 16.82. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is again subtract $89.27 and subtract $42.05. So you have to start subtracting from the rightmost digit. So 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 subtract 0 is 2. 9 subtract 2 is 7 and 8 subtract 4 is 8. So it would be 47.22. Got it? So the first option is the correct one. So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is you have to subtract 701 and 591. So whenever you are working on subtraction, you always starts from the rightmost digit. So just subtract 1 minus 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. You cannot subtract 0 out of 9, so you need to borrow 1. It would be 10, and here you are left with 6. So 10 subtract 9 is 1, and 6 subtract 5 is 1. Got it? So when you subtract them, it would be 110. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is you have to add 4.15 and plus 7.05. So start adding from the ones digit. So it would be 5 plus 5 is 10. Write a 0 over here and carry 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2 and 7 plus 4 is 7 plus 4 is 11. Got it? It would be 11.20. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is add 4741 and plus 1107. So start adding from the ones digit. So 7 plus 1 is 8. 4 plus 0 is 4. Again 7 plus 1 is 8, and 4 plus 1 is 5. Got it? It would be 5848. So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is you have to subtract 265, subtract 209. Got it? So you need to always start with the ones digit. So just subtract the digits that are at the one position. You cannot subtract 5 out of 9, so you need to borrow 1, it would be 15. And 15 subtract 9 is 6. So 5 subtract 0 is 5, and 2 subtract 2 is 0. Got it? It would be 56. So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is you have to subtract 8,616 and 6,315. So you always starts from the ones digit. So 6 subtract 5 is 1. 6 subtract 1 is 5. And 6 subtract 3 is 3. And 8 subtract 2 is 2. Got it? So it would be 2,351 when you subtract them. Got it? So the next one is, okay, the next one is 99.56 and subtract 61.98. So start subtracting the ones digit. You cannot subtract 6 out of 8. So you need to borrow 1. Here you have 4 and here you have 16. So 16 take away 8 is 8. 4 subtract 9. You cannot subtract 4 out of 9. So you need to borrow 1. It would be now 14, and here you have 8. 8 4 14 subtract 9 is 14 subtract 9 is 5, and 8 subtract 1 is 7, and 9 subtract 6 is 3. So it would be 37.58. Got it? So you can complete the test by yourself later today. I'm just moving on to the next topic, and the next topic is add and subtract money word problems. So it is add and subtract money word problems. Okay, let's just move on to the topic. Add and subtract money word problems. Last year, Carrie made 521 house sitting for a neighbor and 246 mowing lawns. How much money did she earn in all? So you have to add all the numbers. So the numbers are 800, 521, and 246. You have to add from the ones digit. So 6 plus 1 is 7. 4 plus 2 is 6, and 5 plus 2 is 7. Got it? So the correct option is 767. Got it? Okay, the next one is a historian is offering tours of historical sites in Canada. Customers can purchase a deluxe tour package for 4,336, or just basic package that is 4,137. How much will customer save if they choose the basic package? Got it? So you have to subtract the price of the basic one out of the deluxe one. Okay, so it is 4,336 subtract 4,300, 4,000, 4,336, and you have to subtract 4,137. 4,137. Got it? So start subtracting. 6 subtract 7 is, you cannot subtract a smaller number out of the greater one. So you need to borrow 1. Here you have 2 now, and it would be 16. Got it? So 16 subtract 7 is, it would be 16 subtract 7 is 9. You cannot again subtract 2 out of 3. You have to borrow 1. It would be now 12. 12 subtract 3 is, it would be 12 subtract 3 is 9. 2 subtract 1 is 1. And 4 subtract 4 is 0. Got it? So it would be 199. Okay, on the top right corner we have a test button. Let's just start with a test. Okay, a washing machine usually cost $1,588. Today it is on sale for $1,048. If Richard buys the washing machine today, how much he will save? Got it? So just subtract 1588. Okay, the numbers are 1588 and 1048. 1588 and 1048. So just subtract them. So 8 subtract 8 is 0. 8 subtract 4 is 4. 5 subtract 0 is 5. And 1 subtract 1 is a 0. Got it? So that means if he buys today, he saves 500. If he buys the washing machine today, he will save $540. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is Eve spent $515 to fly to Tokyo for vaccination for vacation. Then he spent 890 to fly back home. How much did the trip cost in total? So you have to add them, 515 and 819. 515 and 890. 515 and 890. Just add them. So start adding from the ones digit. So 5 plus 0 is 5. 9 plus 1 is 10. Write a 0 over here and carry the 1. So it would be 8 plus 1, 9, and 9 plus 5 is 14. Got it? That means in total he spent 1405. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, Leo had $995 in his checking account. Then he spent $852 from the account. How much money is left in the Leo's checking account? Got it? So you have to subtract 852 out of 995. So just subtract them. 995 minus 852. Just subtract them. 5 subtract 2 is 3. 9 subtract 5 is 4. And 9 subtract 8 is 1. It would be 143. Got it? So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Pecco donated 8,997 to save the rainforest. Pecco's friend Mark donated 4,666. how much more money did Pecco donate than Mark? So you have to subtract the one that Pecco donated. So 8997 minus, so 8997 minus 4666. Okay, 7 subtract 6 is 1. 9 subtract 6 is 3. Again, 9 subtract 6 is 3. And 8 subtract 4 is 4. That means he spent 4,331 the more than his friend. Got it? So it would be 4,331. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is, a historian is offering tours of historical sites in Canada. Customer can purchase a deluxe package tour package for 4,336 or just a package for 4,137. How much will customers save if they choose the basic package? So just subtract 4,336 minus 3,000, 4,137. Got it? So just subtract them. You cannot subtract 6 out of 7, so borrow 1. It would be 16. 16 subtract 7 is 9. And you cannot subtract again 2 out of 3, so borrow 1. It is 12. 12 out subtract 3 is 9. 2 subtract 1 is 1. And 4 subtract 4 is 0. Got it? Okay, so you can complete the test by yourself later today. So we have completed 4 of the topics today. All of them are from chapter that is addition and subtraction. And we have covered 4 of the topics. The topics names are add and subtract whole numbers up to billions, add and subtract whole numbers word problem, add and subtract money amounts, add and subtract money word problems. Got it? So please make sure before the next session you have to complete the test for all the topics. If you need more help with the topic, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? So that's all for today. See you in the next session. If you find the video helpful for you, please click on the like button. That's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye.